Okay, so for this exercise, we have a dumbbell RDL. We're gonna take 2 dumbbells and we're gonna go about hip width apart right here. Okay, so I don't want too narrow or too wide. Hip width apart. And from this angle, it's gonna look like this. You wanna keep your back flat on this movement and you don't want it rounded. So you can keep the weights close to your shin and you shift your weight and your hips back. So you come in here, you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings and glutes and come back up. So you're here, dumbbell is close to your shin, shift back and up. Back and up. Notice how I'm not going here, and I'm not necessarily trying to touch the ground. So you don't have to go all the way here and try to touch the ground. Keep your back flat, keep it close to your shin. Go until you feel a big stretch, and then come back up. For your feet, you should have, this is your big toe, so this is your first metatarsal, 5th metatarsal, so your pinky toe, and then your heel. You should have even amounts of pressure between your heel, 1st metatarsal, and 5th metatarsal. That's called a tripod. So you should have even amounts of pressure on that. You shouldn't be leaning to one side or too much on this side or all on your heels. Another point here, when you're coming down, your shin, when you're shifting your hips back, your shin should not be traveling forward, so it should not look like this. So your shin shouldn't be traveling forward and you're not squatting. So it's a hinge at the hips, not a squat. So minimal knee bend, don't need to be locked out. Minimal knee bend, shift your weight back.